we will show how to open a cadnano design that was intended to be in 3D. As an example, we will use the 2-layer square origami in this paper, a cargo sorting DNA robot. So we will first open the file, so the cadnano file. So as you can see, that's the cadnano format. Open it, and let's have a look to this design. So as you can see, it consists of 2 sets of helices, 2 layers of parallel helices, and their default location in the cadnano file does not correspond to their real 3D location. So how to proceed in ENSnano to fix that? You just go to Select Helix Mode, and you select these helices, and what we will do is use this Guess Grid button from Selection to attach all these helices to one grid. Then we'll do the same with the lower layer, attach from Selection, and now the helices are both attached with the grid. So let me just get rid of the phantom helices first. Done. Okay, so now what happens is that this grid should be rotated. So we will just proceed. So we'll take a look from above. And what we will do is thus to select the rotate tool. Also go to, not to helix, but to the nucleotide mode, and then I click on the helix, and now I can rotate the helices to the correct position, which should be 90 degrees. Okay, here we are. Now I need to translate the design to align them. Okay, so let's try to translate it as much as the best we can do. So we'll have a look. So this is where the standard view comes ND. Back. Okay, so we align one dimension after another. And now we will go down. Okay, so let's have a look here. And we can use the handles to check that the alignment is indeed correct, as follow. What I will do is that I will bring the red so that it's close to the grid, and I want it to be aligned with the second, so all the helices on the top layer are aligned on this line, and I want to align the other helices on this line, so this can be done with the handle. Okay, so now I just need to take a look from the side. Okay, and I will just shift like this until the helices are now correct, the crossovers are now correct. Let me check in the other direction. Sounds quite right. So let's fit the design. Okay, so now we have a perfectly aligned design here. So you see that there are a lot of strange crossovers that are abnormally long. This is not because the design is incorrect, it's because the roll of the helices is incorrect. So just roll all the helices. And as you can see now, all the problematic crossovers just disappeared. It's just because the cadnano convention was quite different from the one that was guessed by the software and the loading. So now we have a beautiful design, and we can check that it's working perfectly fine. It's now 3D embedded. We can turn around and navigate in it. One problem remains is that the 2D view is quite confusing. So let's try to improve it. So one way to do it is to go back in the selecting helix mode. I select all the helix, I right click here, and I can rotate like this, all the helices at once. And then I left click here and put it on the side there so that the crossovers do not get mixed with each other. Okay, so that's a good way of dealing with that. And now if I want to inspect some crossover, so for instance I want to inspect this one, I can just double right click on this crossover, and it will be centered in the 2D view, in the 3D view, so I can inspect this crossover in particular. I can edit it here, And if I want to, I can split the view here. I need to quit the helix mode. And just double click on this crossover. Then this crossover will be displayed in the split view. And I can edit both ends as if the two were close by in the 2D view.